Yeah, when it dries, it looks like dried semen.
I've seen a lot of that.
You're all fucking tall. You all got muscles and shit. I think I'm just gonna have to try out for Love Is Blind. So
If you're okay with being seen naked in front of millions on TV, have sex on top of the covers.
Yeah, I get it. You guys are horny, but are you guys that horny for like 30 people that'll be watching you have sex?
Logan, after I beat you, bet your podcast, I'm gonna hop on Impulsive and take that over.
Welcome back to Mantits, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very, very special episode. Why? Because we have a guest once again. Landon.
we have a guest. Yeah, it's me.
Round of applause for producer Aaron. He's stuck with us.
We're running, baby.
What a weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Right in the microphone.
That was the remnants of last weekend, bro.
Aaron, I heard, so I threw a party on Saturday, and we all went. We had a great time, and can you get off your phone?
I gotta send a door code.
This is ridiculous.
It's fucking broken. JRod threw a fucking banger of a party. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. But anyway, so I'm with this group of like porn stars. So I'm like, okay, ladies, here's the thing. This is our new producer for the podcast. He's from Maryland. You know, he's a little shy. You know, he hasn't been out and about in LA quite the way that I go out, you know. So like, you know what, maybe flirt with him a little bit, you know, maybe like do some stuff, take care of him, just show him a good time, okay? No. It was the exact opposite. He was showing them a good time. Fucking 6 drinks in, this motherfucker's twerking. They're like, where's the ones? They're ready to go. And this is in the middle of the club, mind you. And they're all excited. Then all of a sudden, the one girl grabs me on the shoulder, she taps me on the shoulder. She's like, I thought you said he was like shy and from Maryland. And I'm like, I thought he was. I don't know what's coming out of him. But I wasn't mad about it.
Somebody said that to me. You're like, yeah, no one was dancing or anything. He's like, you obviously were probably having the most fun out of anybody there.
Good, bro. You're new to LA. You haven't partied a lot. You went to Rainbow Room. Like, okay, whatever. We're not in the fucking 80s anymore.
Yeah, if we were in the 80s, the Rainbow Room would be like really fun. But now it's just
I had a great time at that party, though. I had a fantastic time.
I had a lot of fun. The after party sucked.
Oh, after parties are always the worst out here, man.
I didn't make it to that.
Good, good. We went to this after party. He was like, all right, everyone in. We all went in. All right, guys, $200. Took the girls inside already. We're like, whoa. Yeah. Girls came out. He's like trying to block him back in. I'm like, bro, are you that desperate?
Well, thankfully, I am so grateful because the girls that I were with, they're some loyal girls. I like them because they tried to get let in, and then they're like, yo, $200. And then they basically look at the guy and they go, yo, go fuck yourself. Yeah. We are not coming in without him. And then they went in without me.
Yeah, so she got mad at you earlier at the party because what did you do to her friend?
I put my face in the friend's boobies. But to be fair, it's not my fault. I had a motorboating hat on. So like the thing, she wanted it for an Instagram story. It's a harmless thing. It's not like I'm like, what am I going to do? Am I going to grab her tits with my fucking nose? No. It's like, if anything, it's not a good feeling to motorboat someone. It's kind of like the worst thing you could do when it comes to tits. It's like the worst experience you could have.
I don't think so.
It's like, you know what? You're not really thinking about like, oh my God, I bet her tits feel great with my fucking cheekbones.
I don't think I've ever gotten motorboated. I mean, motorboated someone. I think someone's motorboated me for sure. Mantits. Oh. As you can tell, Landon's had a few drinks and he is just off the fucking rails right now.
I haven't had a fucking
sip. How many podcasts have we been through where you say you're taking a break from drinking? I think it's been every other episode.
All right.
Here you are now. Yesterday you were out drinking. The day before you're out drinking.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I did see this, and this explains it perfectly. Ready? Ready for this? I have a genetic mutation. JRod, listen to this.
Yeah, it's called fucking being dumb.
Wait.
8% of people have a mutation in a gene such that when they drink alcohol, it increases their dopamine levels very quickly, and they get euphoric.
That's everyone, Landon.
These people are the people that can just keep drinking and drinking. They feel great when they drink, whereas most people, they feel disinhibited at the
What is up?
We got some people coming in.
What is up? We got a special guest, ladies and gents.
Come pop down.
What's up, dude?
How you doing?
All right, we're gonna see if we need to adjust our camera. We try to do a little test here.
I'm a little shorter than you.
He's out of frame. I knew it.
Sat down there.
Oh, you know, lift the weights here and there.
Yeah, me too.
How's he?
Yeah, you guys killed this podcast. Holy shit.
We're getting there. It's a little different than his old podcast.
Last time I was here, it was like he had shit written all over the walls. I'm pretty sure there was a couch in here.
There was a couch in here, yeah.
Now in his room.
Yeah, I
Half
put
of
the
it.
couch in my room. It's way better for watching movies. That way I feel like less bad when I'm hungover. I get out of bed and go to the couch, but it's less. It's less
amazing you guys have
distant.
not been evicted from this place.
Dude,
Come close.
Thank God I don't live here, so I don't have to pay the security deposit. Well, he had an idea to rip both of these walls out today, so it'd be like an open floor plan.
Open concept, yeah.
No, but dude, you would get arrested, I think, for that.
I don't think you can like and destroy the integrity of the apartment.
This apartment would fly apart, bro.
Well, no, we
Have
got
you ever
it.
seen Step Bros? It's gonna be so great. We can build bunk beds. There's so many space for activities.
Oh yeah.
What's up with you, man? You've been training.
I've been getting after it, bro. Just on the grind, bro.
Yeah?
I got a multi-fight deal with this whole influencing boxing scene.
Oh, it's a multi-fight deal.
Multi-fight.
So how many do you have left?
I have 3 more this year.
Okay.
And then
Oh, fuck.
1 going into the next year and a video game deal.
So you're part of a boxing video game.
Misfits is dropping a video game.
No
man.
way.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge.
So your next fight, it's not with Misfits, though.
No, it is with
Oh,
Misfits. Essentially, you want like a good character because you got to be able to sell fights. Not that many people can sell fights. And you also want like somebody who's got like a decent following. So like that's the beauty of like the influencing boxing scene is like they'll take guys that have like great personalities or whatever it is, and they'll match you with either somebody that obviously you're gonna win against because they want your record to be like super bad.
Right,
And
right.
so when you walk out, they could be like 20-0, 18 wins by way of knockout. But
Yeah.
really you're fighting Jimmy that works at Pizza Hut down the road.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, it's been
So
sick,
you're
bro.
fighting Stevie Knight, right?
Bro.
Who the fuck is that?
Bro.
I'm sorry, but like, who is that?
This guy, man, he basically, with this dude, Stevie Knight, he's not even the goal, man. The whole point of Stevie is I'm using him essentially to make an example out of like basically anybody who has anything to say about like boxing, influencer boxing, because the purpose of Stevie essentially is he doesn't know how to box. He's never boxed before. He's a really buff, whatever dude. He's a fitness guy. I'm using him to pad my record essentially. Like I have a particular person in mind that I'm gunning for, that I need to, absolutely just annihilate. And I think it's going to be like one of the
Okay.
biggest fights of the year. And I'm predicting it's going to be a fight either early or mid next year.
Oh, this boxing shit is scary, though.
I'd be fucking petrified, bro.
Dude, in a million years, especially because like obviously after watching like the first Social Gloves, nobody got paid from that. A lot of people got embarrassed.
I was in that process.
Yeah,
I
you
wasn't
guys-
fighting, but I saw everything.
Bro, and like I try to tell everybody, like there is no feeling like when you're walking out to a boxing ring and you have a camera in your face and you have all these people screaming and all these fans, and like mind you, like it's not like we're seasoned fighters with we've been
Right.
with the gloves
Yeah.
on since we were 10. Like bro, like most of us picked up the gloves and we're doing it for fitness, training at Dog Pound, and you're walking out there and you're sitting there thinking in your head like bro, like I'm about to get in a fight and nobody's coming to break this fight up.
No.
It's me and him for 12 minutes in this ring, and bro, like you go through every emotion. Like you're scared, you're nervous, you're excited, you're angry, you're happy. Like bro, every emotion is just like up and down going through as you're just step by step walking into this
And I
ring.
feel like does the anxiety come from the crowd, too? Because you're not used to that when you're training at Dog Pound.
the process, overthinking, reading what people have to say, all of that actually hurts more than the actual punches in the ring. Once you get in the ring, bro, like all that shit's gone.
Yeah.
Like you don't even think about any of that. It's just you and him. Can't feel anything really. Like your adrenaline's going so high, but really, like you can beat yourself before you even get in the ring by just sitting there and constantly thinking about like, oh, this person's this, or he's this big, or he's like got like a vein that goes
Yeah.
down to his freaking
Yeah.
his dick for essentially. Like,
It's a long vein, bro.
Oh no, I'd be petrified to fight you legit. Oh fuck,
Oh, you got
dude.
them fancy sparkling water.
You want one?
Oh man,
It's right in front of him.
Yeah. Well, you're not drinking. I am, but
Well, what else has changed? Landon's funny. He's like, what did he say? So every podcast, Landon says he's taking a break from drinking. Okay, here he is with the drink. But the funny thing is, he's like, dude, we need a girl in that corner in a bikini, and then she gives us drinks. And I'm like, bro, what do you you're on a break.
Yeah, but
Bro's trying to get bottle service on a podcast.
that would be a nice accoutrement.
And it's gonna
to the
happen
show.
too. He's gonna find a girl.
I already have one.
Oh, great.
I had plenty of time. I was drinking earlier. I was like, I know exactly who.
You made some
filled this
calls?
position.
Have them bring the sign out too. You know, it says
That would be sick. Yeah.
Wave it, full bottle
Oh
service.
my gosh!
Oh,
Just
man.
no, they got it. They can't be too aggressive. They'll knock over like 6 cameras and fucking. We'd go down quick if that happened. Yeah. Well, I want to put a nice little bar over there too. That could be a nice little.
Bro, there's no room over there. She's just gonna be chilling, like full on bikini thong, cheeks out.
That's why I gotta knock the walls out. I'm telling you.
Let's not get a felony charge
Yeah.
on a podcast.
So we were talking about you were training at Dog Pound, and if Aaron, you want to pull up a clip?
Oh yeah. Pull this up.
Oh God, here we go.
No. We're not getting into those clips yet, but we have a clip. We have a clip of you and Landon actually.
Oh yeah, this
fighting
is
at Dog Pound.
And
look
keep
at
in
this.
mind, I'd only been training for like a week, and I got the knockout, bro. Yeah.
Oh, look at that haircut.
So you know I had to put him in his place. That was a low blow. I'm not gonna lie. Now, how intimidated were you going into that fight?
You know, honestly, like when you were getting in the ring, like I'm pretty sure my heart sank because I was like, dude, this guy looks like Thor. He's got the long hair. Like I was like, bro, I'm gonna swing and I'm gonna miss because he's a little bit shorter than me, just out of my reach.
Yep, same weight class.
Bro, I went straight for like the nut shot. I was like, oh, he fights dirty.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh man, I was panicking. And then he moves around. Like I've never seen anybody move more in 10 seconds.
That was quick.
Than Landon, you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
I know.
he's like he sputters. You know, he's got the most intense 30 seconds ever, as I'm sure a lot of his girlfriends have told him. And then it's just flat out.
30 seconds.
I always went to that place hungover too. It was like a fun thing that Bryce used to do. He would go like, "All right, Landon, you're really fucked up today. Let's go work out." And then he'd be whispering to the trainer, "Really fuck him up today. He's hungover."
What is it like working out drunk?
Well, it's kind of like working out on like Advil or something like that. Like you don't feel the pain, so you get like better reps in, you know. So you're doing the shit, and like you don't really get like muscle soreness until like way later, until it's like really fucking bad.
Oh, so it's like steroids, but liquid version.
Kind of, yeah. It like numbs you out. You know, you're not scared of lifting too much. I can get my numbers up. If I'm going for like a PR, I'm gonna definitely drink beforehand.
So were you training for a fight in this, or were you just boxing?
This is more of like the fitness time. They were kind of just teaching me the basic like 1-2s and, you know, like the steps and stuff. But it wasn't really anything like I was necessarily training for. It was more of like, hey, like I know influencing boxing's on the up and up. I think like there's not a lot of heavyweights with, you know, a decent following. I think like, you know, I got a good shot at this.
No,
And so
everyone's
it's
like
working.
120 pounds.
Bro, it's nuts. Like, why are all the influencers like the same size?
Right,
It's
yeah.
Adderall.
nuts. Adderall is a hell of a drug.
So what inspired you to start fighting? Was it just you wanted to be like a bigger like a heavier boxer because everyone else is smaller? What?
I'm not a fighter. I never claimed to be a fighter.
Was it that fight that you were like, I need to be there?
I think so. Like, bro, I remember I was watching that and I was just like, man, there's like a lot of these kids on here that, you know, I think back to like when I was a kid and in the backyard with the giant like moon boxing gloves. I don't know if you guys ever had those.
Yeah, I had the Hulk hands.
Yeah, the Hulk hands and
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
like that, bro. Like me and my brothers used to just, you know, beat the shit out of each other with those things. And I remember just watching this thing and I was like, all these guys look like they've never thrown a punch in their life, but it's like when you're in high school and the popular kid's about to get in a fight and everybody's like on his side because they're like, oh, he's popular, he's gonna win. And if this is like an opportunity to essentially take like my football career and that athletic side of me and like what I've done, like, you know, on social media, on TV, and like combined it with like a good character, I was like, bro, like I could be like the next like Triple H of influencer boxing. You know, all I gotta do is be able to essentially sell a fight. Who gives a fuck if I win? I'm gonna be like Conor McGregor, lose my last 5 fights and still
Right.
be
Yeah.
still be like that guy. You know what I mean? Back before like all the drama stuff, I used to be at his house a lot, and like
Whoa.
he would text me, he'd be like, yo, come through, but like he'd always want me to bring, you know, some sort of girl. So there'd be times where I'd bring like, you know, 10, 15 like, you know, these baddies that I'm just like, yo, like Monty wants to know if you want to hang out. He's got like this boat, he's got this and that. And at the time he had like the mansion and stuff too.
Yeah.
So I was like always there.
What was your relationship between you and him?
Yeah, me and Monty were like close, man. Like I never had like a super issue. So the thing is, when I first moved to LA, I was staying with Harry Josie, and Addison Rae was Harry's neighbor.
Right.
So like I ran into Monty. He was one of the first people I met. I met him at like, you know, the LeBron James event and stuff like that. And I was always just like, you know, he was cool dude. He never had any problems, before everything. He'd always be like, hey, I'm going to be at this event. I'm going to be at this event. And then there was like just one issue when I went to an Aloe event, and he ended up getting like kicked out of the Aloe event because I think he was getting like drunk. He was like smacking some of the models on the ass. And they all started complaining. They're coming to me and they're like, hey, your friend is touching us on the ass. And I was like, well, we can't really kick him out because, like, I think I'm pretty sure he like works with Aloe.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, like him and Addison.
He owns Aloe.
Oh, yeah, right. And so they, after like numerous complaints and stuff, like Aloe people come up to me. They're like, hey, we actually had to ask Monty to leave. It was like a tough decision. We had to get like approved from like the higher ups. I was like, you guys kicked Monty Lopez out of his own event? And somehow it worked, but
I didn't know he was part of Aloe.
yeah, bro, that's how he got in. And I was like,
Oh
awesome,
my God, dude.
impressive.
What's
Have you guys
going
been
on,
to that house? Like,
Oh no, I stay away from that. I almost got sued by them, bro.
no.
Fuck, dude. Through that that one rapper's party. It's like, yo, 500 people max. I'm like, beautiful. That house can accommodate that. Motherfucking 2,000 people showed up. I'm in charge of helping host it. I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. I'm fucked. I'm giving away door codes to fucking party people and shit.
Oh, man. It's because your friends show up and they bring like 4 of their friends.
2,000 people.
On that little one-way road.
Helicopters. $25,000 fines from LAPD for helicopter fines.
No.
And then, of course, we thought we were going to get ahead of the game, so we hired fucking the police to, like, watch the road. So it's like, oh, if there's a fucking noise complaint, the police are there. We hired the wrong fucking county police to, like, watch the road. So fucking LAPD shows up, or fucking Hollywood PD shows up. We got LAPD. Now they're fucking having fist fights at the bottom of the hill, figuring their fucking district out.
It's like a gang war of police.
It's like, I don't even know what the fuck is happening.
I ran into in Australia.
Did you?
I did.
How was that?
It was interesting because so basically we were at this hotel.
We can end it there. Moving on.
Cut that part. We were at this hotel. Nah, but he was like in this elevator. We were all just standing there. He's this big old freaking security guard, him and his whole crew. But he had like extra long extensions in, and like obviously the most flamboyant outfit you can think of. And I was just sitting there like kind of like looking at him for a minute. I don't know if he like got the vibe that I was trying to like shoot or something. But anyways, he has this boy come talk to me and my friend Josh from Leviathan, like, hey, like if you guys want to come to the after party, you're more than invited. And obviously you guys are staying in the hotel, so like we'll be here, stuff like that. And I'm sitting there looking at my boy like, bro, it might be cool to go, but at the same time, like
A little sus.
very sus. Yeah. So we ended up like skipping out on that.
Oh, you didn't go. I want to talk about Netflix.
Okay, let's run it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dun-dun.
Are they recycling the cast of every other show and then just putting? Is it cheaper or like what's going on here?
Bro, so here's the thing with that is it's like, so with obviously Perfect Match and stuff like that is Netflix is building like basically like the Avengers of like their TV, because MTV did it a while ago with the Jersey Shore people and like all those shows essentially. They want like a core group of people and then they want to add people to that group that mesh well. And so basically the idea was they went through tons of obviously applications, questionnaires, quizzes and stuff like that, and spent a lot of time on the internet, Reddit, Twitter, find out who are the fan favorites of every season, how can we create a show around them. And so basically they come to us with this opportunity. They're like, hey, we're going to make essentially the first step in creating this universe, because we have all these other damn TV shows right now that that we just keep making more, but we want to start having this core group of people. And so with Perfect Match,
Like the reality show shit.
Exactly. And so like the way it works is like think of it like a puzzle. There has to be like like the sweethearts. There has to be a couple of the people that are easily manipulated. There has to be a few manipulators.
Yeah.
So it's like you got to put in like who is gonna fit well with other people and how it's gonna make a good TV show. And so with Perfect Match, essentially they went and they found all these people and they put us in this show essentially, and they knew in their heads, they're like, this is gonna like, you take all these main,
This is gonna be a shit show.
yeah, it's like you take all these
show.
you got the main character moments, you take all the main characters and you put them on the show. Like not everybody's gonna get to be the main character.
Right.
And so obviously
It's a fight.
Every day. And obviously
people want to see it though.
yeah, exactly. People love that because people are always like, why are you this and that on a TV show and you're such a dick? And obviously like with the Dom and Georgia drama and like me in the finale just calling bullshit on that, it's like, bro, like they were trying to play like a role that they're not. Like you guys are not like the couple role, and whereas like I'm the guy that's sitting there saying like, guys, come on, like I just had lunch with you and your significant others last week. Like who are you trying to fool? I know you guys in real life, and so basically, obviously, the post-show drama was so big amongst everybody because, you know, you got a lot of main characters that want to be the main character, and, you know, the way to do it is after the show. And so you got this person coming at this person, and these alliances and teams being formed. And, you know, me, like, I'm just on the internet, like, look, I know I was right, but, like, keep me out of this, you know. So.
Oh, you wanted to be out of it?
So, like, yeah, because I went and I just got back from filming another show, and so, like, I was not here for the launch of the show. So, like, when you film shows, you don't have your cell phone with you, and so, like, anytime I would get my phone, I would see, like, oh, I've been tagged in 300, you know, notifications, like, this person's coming at me, this person's making a video about me, this person's talking about me, and it's not like I have, you know, enough time to reply to all these. So I missed, like, the first month, and when I got back, so there's this viral clip going around right now of basically where I'm, like, in the finale and I'm in front of everybody, and I was like, you know, this relationship's bullshit. I don't think they're a perfect match. And then everybody around me is like, you know, Nick Lachey, the host, is like, does anybody agree with Chase? And everybody was like, crickets. Like, nobody wanted to say anything. And I was like, is nobody going to agree with me? Like, you know, I stood my ground, right?
Yeah.
Fast forward, you know, to now, obviously, like, the, you know, Georgia Harry cheating scandal against Dom was out, and everybody was talking about that. And basically everybody was like, all eyes on me, like, what is Chase gonna say? Like, we're just waiting for, you know, because me on the internet, I'm a troll, bro. Everybody's like, when is Chase gonna say I told you so? So, like, bro, like, I was like being like the very passive route. I was like up here, I was like making like subtle like remarks. Like, I'd be like, oh, it's just dessert, you know, like, just desserts. Or, like, you know, I was making like all these subtle marks.
But you're getting the attention because you're not saying much.
I was getting millions of views, bro. Still getting like millions of views. My stories, like, people that don't even follow me were like viewing my story, like, when is Chase gonna say something? You know, break your silence, say something. So, like, I did it in like a little bit of a different way, whereas everybody else was just like guns blazing,
spamming their socials.
Oh man, the dumbest things, just going at each other for no reason about a show we did a year ago.
Yeah, that's gotta suck, right? Or not suck, but like, is it terrible to like film a show and then you have to wait like a year for it to come out, or however long it takes to come out? Are you just like, come on?
Yeah, I think it's just like, it's different for everybody. Like, bro, like, obviously you guys know, like, I'm so busy with other shit. So, like, I play football, I do the boxing, I'm growing my social medias, I'm traveling, doing all this. So for me, it wasn't that bad to wait. I had some time. Some people who did like a show, for example, like, you know, Joey Sasso, a good friend of mine, he did Circle Season 1. It came out like 5 years ago. So like, he's ready for that next show to come out. You know, my show, Two Out the Handle, wasn't that long ago. And then, you know, I did The Floor is Lava, and then I did, you know, this.
I want to talk about Floor is Lava.
Yeah, we got a clip. Pull it
Lava
up.
soon.
Oh God!
I have a few questions.
Oh boy, here we go. This is not my brightest athletic day.
No, but I saw that show. I'm like, this show's so fucking dumb. But I was like, this is hilarious because your team that you were playing against was the exact opposite of what you guys were. You know, and I was like, wow, what a great competition. But they weren't as bad as I thought.
I would say like TV Magic makes things look a little bit closer than what they.
So in person you were like,
like
they all survived though.
Like you would look
first
at
round.
like like for example, like you would watch this and Lorraine and all of them. It looks like they got through that really fast, but like realistically, yes, we lost a person, but
they were going for
let's just say like we took 10 minutes to get done and they took, you know, an hour and a half to get done. You know what I mean? So it's like, but you could, you know, I mean, TV Magic, you know, you can chop it up. It's like, it's a fun show. Or like even in the finale, if you are really good at like peeping like how they stitch things, you can kind of see like a line that they cut across the TV where they stitch them like closer to the top than what they actually were. Like, for example, like in the end of The Floor is Lava, we actually were done and had the lamp out before they were even to the volcano.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But you obviously have to like keep it close because like obviously if you're a viewer and you're watching the show and you see like we're done and they haven't even started.
They're bored. They
like, you're on the next episode. You got to keep it close.
They make it seem like you guys are right next to each other.
Right.
Let's play this because you guys are crawling up a volcano.
I haven't seen any of those clips yet.
Oh, bro, that gunk that we were on, bro, that was the worst thing ever.
What the fuck is that?
That is Elmer's glue and food coloring.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. And a little bit of flour to keep it thick.
It's Elmer's glue and food
where
coloring?
Harry falls
Yeah,
in.
when it dries, it looks like dried semen.
I've seen a lot of that. So when Harry falls in this shit.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Dude, where does he go?
So it's probably like 4 feet deep, right?
Yeah.
So Harry goes down. You say pause. Everybody stops. You freeze where you're at. They have in the corners, like you can't really see it right there, but in those little crevices, they have people in scuba suits
No way.
So like if you look where that blue wall right in front of us is,
Yeah.
that's actually a space, and there's a person down there in like a scuba suit essentially. So when Harry goes in, they make sure he gets back up because obviously Elmer's glue is very thick. They pull him up, they walk him off, and then they put the camera on us, and they're like, okay, like now react, like you know what I mean? So
is there like a loudspeaker like with the director saying, all right, Chase, react?
right. So you think that the guy is standing above us and like watching, but there's nobody up there. This is just us in this room. There's a bunch of cameras around.
And that was a whole different room.
Right. And then they do the reactions and stuff later. So when it looks like other teams are watching us, they actually are not. When you go up there and you watch, you're looking down. There's nothing down there. You're basically looking at a little TV and you're watching the team go through on a TV. That's already been done, essentially.
So this is all Elmer's glue.
Yeah, it's like Elmer's glue.
That's a lot of
Elmer's glue, water, and a little bit of flour to keep it thick.
But that's a lot of
No, it's
glue,
ridiculous.
Right?
Like it's the slipperiest, stickiest stuff. Like you could almost, if you were like fast and agile enough, you could almost run across it. Like I don't know if you guys have ever seen like those things.
It's
like
very
little,
thick.
Yeah, like you can kind of like pitter patter on top of it if you move out. That's
like
kind of like what it
Jesus,
was.
yeah.
Because I was like, this isn't water.
No, and they have like air machines in there that blows the bubbles to make it like thick and come up.
But I was thinking,
that.
I'm like, you know, when you like jump in a pool of water, you're like, some of it goes in your mouth and nose. How does that work? This go? Like if you really fall hard.
Yeah, no, it's terrible, bro. I was
did it hurt?
What's the safety thing on that?
I didn't fall in. Harry's the one-
You dropped though. We got that. I
Yeah.
saw
Oh
that.
my
Yeah.
god, that was painful. But
you have
because
that,
like, that's
Aaron, or
hard
no?
stuff.
I've been trying out for Netflix shows. They keep turning me down. What the fuck, dude?
What show do you want to be on?
I think I'm gonna have to fold on all of them, bro. I go out with you guys, like if I'm with like a group of like people that have been on Netflix, you're all fucking tall. You all got muscles and shit. I think I'm just gonna have to try out for Love Is Blind. So like, I think that's the only one that I could possibly get. You know, they can't see me before it happens.
Bro, do you know there's like a trend right now where people watch Love Is Blind with like an actual mask on? Like they lay on their couch and they just play the sounds and they lay there and they listen and they try to build the relations with the characters just by listening to them.
Those are true fans, and they're weird.
That's strange as fuck.
I'm gonna pee.
It's above my demographic personally, but like, you know, I actually made like a little teaser that I was on Love Is Blind and they're like, oh, he's going to ruin the show. He's going to cheat. And 1,000% they're right. I would tell all of them that I love them. I'd propose to all of them and I'd get all the way to the altar. And then, hey, I'm really sorry, guys, but I'm not ready for this.
Whoa, it's so scary. No, you know what I want to know? This is what I want to know because I don't watch reality shows, but I do know there is like these diary room sessions. Is that what they're called? Diary room sessions? Or is that just like the big brother term is diary room?
I think that's a big brother term.
Okay, so like all of a sudden you'll have like an intense moment. It'll be like, oh my God, are you feeling this person? Then just hard cut. Yeah, this bitch is fucking crazy, bro. I don't know what she's thinking.
Yeah, like a confessional.
Yeah, these confessionals. What is the process of these?
So basically you do the moment and there's a couple of things. Like in some shows they're called different things. They're like OTFs, for example, or like on the flies. It's when you're just like, say it cuts to you and you're like standing up somewhere by a bush talking about it. Or they have what's called like an interview, like your interview, where you're like sitting in the chair in the nice room and you're talking. And to like the viewer, it looks the same, but they're different. Because in an interview, say like we do like 3 days of filming. Then on the fourth day, they'll be like, okay, today's a day off, but really you're just doing catch-ups on interviews. So you'll go and you'll sit in this room and they'll be like, okay, we're on episode 1, the first day. Okay, Chase, you walked in the house, you saw all the girls. Okay, give me your best reaction. What was going through your head in the moment about what you saw when you were with girls? And then you sit there and think, like, if I was talking about this podcast, for example, I'd be like, yeah, like I walked in, I saw, you know, Landon and JRod, they're sitting on the couch, they're already gone. I'm sitting there thinking in my head right now, like, why have you guys started without me? This is crazy. I'm just now getting here. And that's how you would do it. And so then when they stitch it, cuts to that scene of me saying this, and then it cuts back to me, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's great. You know what I mean?
I know. I love it though. It's so good because like I'm just like imagining like I'm walking down the street, all of a sudden I like fall, I just like fucking trip, and like the way reality shows go, it like just immediately cuts to like, yo, bro, this fucking sidewalk was talking mad shit, bro. Tripped me out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck just happened?
Bro, you'd be great on reality if you just did it. You just did, that's exactly how you do it, bro. Or like in Perfect Match when we did the kissing challenge, and I knew I needed to win this challenge essentially, and it was like a kissing challenge, and so like you had to rank these kissers like 1 through 10, and so like it was based on like an average average, and I knew these girls were gonna give me super high score. So like I went in there and I was botching all of them. I was like, you're a 1, you're a 2, you're a 1. And there was this girl that really liked me, and she gave me like a 9 or a 10 or something like that. And she was in a couple, mind you, by the way. And then it was like, what's your score? And I didn't realize at the time that I was going to have to show her my score. And I wrote a 1 on it, and I flipped it, and I had to show her that I had a 1. And she got so mad. She's like, why did you give me a 1? And I was like, thinking out my ass right now. I was like, you chipped my tooth. And then it cuts to me in the confessional, and it was like, she didn't really chip my tooth. And it cuts back, and I was like, yeah, you chipped my tooth.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
When do you guys go in the bedrooms?
Oh God. Here we go.
What really happens there? Because obviously there's no cameras in there.
There's cameras in there.
Oh, so everyone's watching. The producers are ready, like their pants are off and everything.
I'm dead. No, they see everything, and so the difference between like shows like Netflix or MTV is like there's different audiences that watch that stuff, and Netflix is very like PG and stuff like that.
I'm sure.
MTV is more of like, they like that type of stuff. And so like there's a general rule of thumb in TV. It's like if you choose to sleep with somebody, and I've actually been in like situations where I have to be like, yes, consent or no consent, because they'll come in there like whether you're naked or not naked, they'll be like, we need you to either look at the camera and say I give consent, or tell me you give consent or something. Otherwise we have to break this up. Yeah. Because what happens is if you are underneath the blanket, they will not show you nude. They won't show you nude on Netflix at all.
Right.
But like if you're on top of the blanket and doing stuff, they might show you but blur you if it's like an MTV show or something.
Right.
So like a general rule of thumb is like if you're okay with being seen naked in front of millions on TV, then by all means have sex on top of the covers. But if you want to still do that and not get caught, hence like on Two Out the Handle, Marvin Melinda did it. You just get underneath the covers. They'll show a half second of it so the audience gets the point, and then move on from it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you gotta kind of hide it.
Yeah, I was curious because like sometimes they'll just like you'll shut the door and then they'll just like show the door and I'm like, what the fuck are they doing back there? Playing patty cake or something? Like what's going on? And they just like play like some music, some little outro like royalty free shit, They're like, all right, and then it cuts to the next scene and then it's like, okay.
Well, it's crazy to think that you would like fuck with the producers watching you. Like, is that a weird feeling? Like, yeah, I get it. You guys are horny, but are you guys that horny for like 30 people that'll be watching you have sex on camera?
I feel like sometimes in reality TV, you kind of just like forget. You get into like the world of reality TV and you kind of forget like there's cameras all around you because like they do their best. Like there's a control room. There's like, it looks the most high tech thing ever where they have like 30 different angle cameras on everybody. Everybody's mic'd up, and you forget about it because it's like you're in the house essentially by yourself. There are producers there here and there,
but you kind of choose to ignore it. After
you just kind of just forget, and then like at the same time, think about it. If you're with your boys, like for example, if like you're smashing some baddie and Landon walks in, are you just gonna stop smashing? No, you're gonna be like, yo, dap me up.
I'd look at him and finish.
Keep going.
Yeah, that's kind of
pause, and then resume.
Oh God.
But,
no.
Okay, I kind of get it, but also I think I would still be freaking out. I'm like, you're basically a porn star.
I think it just depends. If you're Sky Brie, you don't really give a fuck, do you?
No, that OnlyFans check makes everything feel better.
Bro, she's posting it on Twitter, OnlyFans. I'm surprised she still has an Instagram. It's actually insane. I saw her at Zoo for Bradley's opening thing. She's like, oh, I've seen your show, big fan. I'm sitting there looking at my boys like, I've seen your stuff too.
I've seen your show as well. Big fan as well.
Big fan.
Yeah, what do you say when you run into a porn star? You don't say like, I love your work. You just be like, I see your Insta stories
Bro,
or
to
something.
be fair, I didn't even know she was a porn star. I just thought she was just like, I thought she was the girl that like, the only time I ever heard of her when she was saying that she hooked up with Jake Paul and he shoved his fingers up some girl's ass.
Up her butt, yeah.
And she went and licked it.
Yeah. And she said that on a podcast, right?
Yeah, bro. And I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Fucking E.
Brush
coli,
your
bro.
mouth. Like,
wait, so when she met you, is that all you knew from her? Or you knew
that,
she was
that was it. And so then after that, obviously everybody's like, oh, that's Sky Brie, blah, blah, blah. She was with who's the impulsive dude?
Mike.
Yeah, Mike. She was with Mike. She's chatting with Bradley a bit. It was like at the Grand Opening. I don't know if you guys made it to that shit, but it was like, heck, it was like pissing rain outside. So we all were just trapped in there for a minute.
I edited for Mike, so I saw all that.
Yeah, bro.
I don't go to the gym.
Yo, bro. So when I left, all my boys were like, bro, do you know who that is? And so then they pulled up the clip. It was like her on Twitter, and it was like, hey, I'm flying to like, I don't know, like New York, and I'm gonna fuck a fan this weekend in New York or something like that. And she was just like straight up like ass in the air, cheeks spread, getting pounded on Twitter, and I was like,
how do we apply for that giveaway? for the next giveaway?
I think it's a raffle. You just pay like
raffle?
$20 for a ticket.
There's millions in there.
OnlyFans is insane, bro. Really is.
I'm about to start fucking.
Are you doing OnlyFans or no?
Of course.
Yeah?
Of course.
What are you posting on there?
You ever seen like a purple starfish?
Is that a butthole?
Not by choice. Not by choice.
Is that a butthole?
It is, in fact, a ball. You know, I just spit in some assholes every once in a while, and you know, I call it a day.
I've seen it all, bro.
It's great.
Let me tell you something.
You're posting asshole?
I'm not
I
posting
believe
my
you.
asshole. When I'm on there. You know what I mean? I get a
It's a
bag off
perfect match
OnlyFans.
though under the sheets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm taking you behind the sheets.
Behind the sheets. Dude, I'm telling you, bro, like fucking next season of Shark Tank, it's going to be an OnlyFans girl. Like, fuck all these other people. They're just going to sit down. What'd you do? How'd you make your $1 billion? Oh, I took the phone in the shower with me every day during quarantine.
Yeah, I know. With all the AI development and shit, there's gonna be like a robot. That, like,
Don't get us started with AI.
You can program it to like look and sound like, I don't know, like Alana Rhodes and her.
Oh,
20s.
dude, that's scary, bro.
Yeah,
Ugh.
they're mimicking voices. They're mimicking. You could type in a prompt and it will give you a video of exactly what you want.
Bro, Kanye's a hell of a country singer. Let me tell you something. I've been getting hit with that. Have you seen those videos yet?
No, what happened?
Aaron,
So-
can you pull that up?
They have they've completely taken Kanye West's voice, turned it into AI, and then now they've been like if you want to like make him sing any song, you just put the song in, and then Kanye covers it. He's never sang this ever.
That's actually insane. Do you guys see Elon Musk actually ban the advancement of AIs?
No,
he just
no,
did, right?
Yeah, he's trying to.
So
Yeah,
he got a petition of all like the most brilliant minds in the world, like over 800 million petition signs, to pause like the development of AIs because it's getting out of hand.
Well, it solved cancer in like 30 minutes. No, I'm being dead ass. Look it
No, I
up.
believe it. It was like, okay,
Yeah.
like you guys couldn't figure this out in how many years?
And there's all
Took
these
me 10
memes of like
minutes.
the AI solving cancer, and then the government putting a gun to its head, like a computer's.
Bro, you guys want to hear a
Right.
fuck story that I heard?
Yeah.
I was like driving here and I was listening to like a bunch of these fucked up AI stories, and one person was talking about like this grandma. She got a call from her grandson. He was like, "Grandma, like I just got arrested. It's $15,000 bail.
Oh,
like,
I've
his
gotten hit with
percentage or
one of these
whatever."
before.
And she's like, "Oh, absolutely, sends the kid like 15,000 like instantly."
That was a scam.
Yeah, and so then she hangs up. She calls her grandkids. Like, "Hey, did you get out of the jail?" He goes, "Grandma, like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm at work right now." She goes, "Well, I just sent $15,000. It sounded like you on the phone." I guess basically what happened, the AI called and pretended to be him, saying he was locked up in prison, needed $15,000. The grandma sent him the money, essentially.
That is genius. We're doing this next week.
Dude, ChatGPT is about to make us rich, brother.
Look at like we're conspiracizing a felony. That's a charge, boys.
Oh shit.
No, it's actually scary.
me to-
It's kind of scary. It's
No,
kinda
no.
scary.
Look up AI solving cancer, curing cancer. It did.
AI develops cancer treatment in 30 days.
Yeah, 30 days. It takes 30 days and it's gone.
Oh yeah.
Oh god. Copyright.
University of Toronto. Shout out
Wait,
my
mute it.
Canadians.
This is royalty free, bro. Researchers combine AlphaFold and AI powered protein. Fuck, goddamn. What reading level you think I got? Fucking.
I got you. Which can bind to molecules.
Molecules.
associated-
Molecules.
I can't see. I got a giant freaking thing in
We
my
got multiple things.
I
covering
saw
it.
MOL.
Going through like boxing training right now.
Right now,
Yeah,
I got,
there you go.
I got
Quick with
cameras
it.
and poles in my
How many podcasts have you been on?
quite a bit.
What a bit.
In this
Your
one,
latest
great. It's
one.
very non-professional.
Nah, you guys, that's actually really good.
I went on H3's podcast last week with Bryce.
How's that?
They're fucking professional, bro.
Really?
Oh yeah. It's like because we watch everything. We watched all the clips that we made, but he like raw dogs everything.
Really?
Like he just has his crew make clips and bring them shit, and they have just one document, and he goes through it just
Well,
live.
like, he's
It's
got
all
a
live.
crew, it's just you two. So I mean, like, if you guys
Yeah,
hired
we
a
don't have
crew,
no. It's
like-
Aaron. Aaron's our crew.
We got Aaron right here.
Like, shout out Aaron. Good work, buddy.
But we just started this thing.
Killing
I mean,
You're episode 7.
yeah,
Oh shit! Yeah,
we're
you guys
brand
are
new to this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we had someone else, Steven. Do you know Steven or no?
Which Steven?
His name's
Daddy
Daddy
Steve.
Steve.
Yeah, he's
Awkward.
Stev.
No.
No.
Huh?
Daddy Stev?
No, no, the
that someone
awkward
else?
kid on TikTok.
No, awkward.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, Daddy Steve.
Yeah, Daddy
Oh,
Steve.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, I know
yeah.
who that is actually.
But he quit. So
He quit.
he left the podcast. And this
Why?
is actually news to people that are
Hello.
watching.
Come on in, sit
Special
down.
guest appearance, Faith Ordway.
Sit. So she can hear us
Faith,
all
you're on the
talk.
pod. I know you want to be on the pod, and this doesn't count.
Can you? Okay, I'll just be like in the background. I'll be the ad libs. Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't have headphones on, so I didn't get to enjoy that the way I
know,
should
we
have.
didn't-
I am on the pod.
Aaron, give her pull the mic up. And you both have been boxing this year.
Yeah,
That is funny.
this is finest.
What
Chase
is
already
what is
have his
boxing
racing
like? Oh yeah, I'm fucked
Put
up.
the drink away, buddy.
Wait,
Chase,
no,
did you
don't
already
you
have
take
your
my
recent
medicine?
match?
It's coming up the 21st.
21st. Okay.
Yeah, Misfits 6.
Should I shut up? Like, is it okay that
No,
I'm
we want you
talking?
to talk.
Okay,
You can
cool.
talk. It's completely
You want to like
okay.
pull up like it's just sitting in the
No, this is a
Hey,
great
they got
angle.
a camera right here. Yeah. I
Oh,
look
you're
good.
chilling.
Oh yeah.
Faith,
A lot of cameras,
are
yeah.
you fighting again or no?
No. I posted a TikTok about it. Yeah, whatever.
You just don't want to do it anymore? Was it too rough?
She has like a whole story time, don't you?
Yeah, it's
I
a
should
moment.
watch it.
It's
Can we
a
pull it
moment.
up?
Put it in.
Can we
I don't want to
not?
see that.
Can we not? Maybe not.
Brings back some dark memories.
Chase, before we end this very soon,
This is fucked up. Okay, you're gonna have to come again for a part 2, because number 1. You showed up late. Okay, I get it. You're on Netflix, bro. You can show up a little bit
Landon
late.
had way
Who,
too
me?
many drinks this
It's
episode.
fine,
This guy.
but well, no, you're fine. You weren't even supposed to be on this
Oh,
episode.
cool, yeah.
But this guy, I get it, bro. He's like, how tall are you?
6'5".
He's 6'5".
Damn.
He has fucking muscles,
Okay, Landon, we're cutting all
and
this
he's a
out.
boxing person, and he's on TV and
Pause,
shit.
pause,
So
pause.
he can show up an hour late.
Shit, this is gonna be my intro for my next fight.
I
Landon's
get it.
voice.
Landon's just gonna be announcing me.
I get it. He's cool. But we have a hockey game to go to. You're coming.
No. Landon, let me get to the good point, okay?
Oh, yeah, get to the good
I
point.
gotta get this part out. This is the
Chase, you were talking in the beginning of the podcast. Your end goal is one person. Your next, the Stevie Knight guy, doesn't matter. He's a piece of shit, pretty much.
Yeah.
And you have a
Stevie
couple
Knight
more opponents, but
He's
Stevie
going to
Night Night.
sleep.
What?
Yeah, he's going night.
what is your main goal? Who do you want to fight?
You know, like I just feel like so recently, like in my vast studies of the Instagram algorithm, and I came across this very, very good-looking girl on there who I think is absolutely outstanding. And you know, I've obviously chatted with her
Wants to fight a girl.
it's not the girl, but I've chatted with her like many times, and I just recently put together that this said girl used to be this person's ex-girlfriend, and I was sitting there thinking in my head like, this could get messy because, you know, like I'm sitting here, you know, how do I impress, you know, said girl, you know, I've, you know, obviously in the past, I've, you know, spoken to her and stuff like this. And I was sitting there thinking like, how do I get under this guy's skin other than dating, you know, a Victoria's Secret model?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And so this
Okay.
said Victoria's Secret model, I was like, wow, she's, you know, very good looking, has like, you know, great personality, super nice girl. But like this particular person who I'm like, you know, what's the best way to impress such a person than to beat up her ex-boyfriend who happens to be one of the biggest influencing stars right now. And so if you know who it is, I'll let
Is
you.
it Josie Canseco?
It's Josie Canseco.
So your end goal is Logan Paul.
Name goes Logan Paul. I feel like I need to sleep with Logan Paul. Him and I, you know, we ran into each other a few times, and you know, he does a great job with his whole WWE promo and stuff like that. And I actually had to try it with the WWE earlier this year, and you know, it wasn't really for me.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, I was about to be Triple H in that motherfucker. Like, bouncing off
Did you
the rope.
audition for it? How did that work?
They reached out to me. They flew me to Tampa. They to put me in like a
Their
hotel.
headquarters?
I got to meet all the people. Went through like a whole 3-day workout with them and stuff. And you know, I was on board until they told me to I was gonna have to relocate and march all the way to Orlando and
sounds
basically
nice.
commit full time to being this WWE superstar. And you know, it wasn't really for me, but I feel like, you know, with all the recent stuff with boxing, Logan's trying to make a comeback. He's trying to fight, you know, Nate Diaz or whoever the hell he's trying to fight. But you know, Misfits, perfect opportunity. We're all prime partners. We all know KSI, and you know, we're built the same. You know, he's a huge dude. I'm a huge dude. You know, we're heavyweights, and you know, we have a very loyal fan base and strong followings. And I think, like, you know, obviously at the end of this thing, when I'm the pound for pound heavyweight champ, you know, I gotta have him come try to take that from me.
Wow.
So, Logan's going down, bro.
Right here on Mantits, the call out of Logan Paul from Chase Demoor. Talk some shit.
Logan, after I beat you, bet your podcast, I'm gonna hop on Impulsive and take that over.
Okay.
I want the yellow jacket you wore. I want the zip line bar, and I want a formal written a letter to Josie Canseco saying Chase is much better than me.
Wow. So with Josie, have you been hanging out with her or?
I've never really I've spoken to her many times, we message and all that, but
message.
I've never obviously she travels a lot and I've been away filming and travel a lot and I've had a lot going on the last year or so, but we do chat very often and she's a super nice girl. What can I say?
It's okay. She's had some bad things in her past too.
Like what?
I mean, he's better looking than.
Look, that's not. I don't know if
I need
that's
a solid
public.
Victoria's Secret.
I don't
model.
think that's
not
public.
Cut that.
Yeah, I don't know if we can say that part.
We're saying a lot of shit here.
We're gonna cut half of this podcast out of the end.
After Stevie, who do you want?
After Stevie, I think I'm gonna fight Tempo Arts, just because I think he got a very easy first fight against whoever the hell he fought. He threw a lot of overhands, and then after Tempo Arts, then it's gonna be the Minocon fight for the heavyweight influencer belt and Misfits. And then after that, there's the KSI Jake Paul card coming up in December, and then re-sign for the next couple contracted fights. And I want to get Logan on there for sure. Yeah, I was actually meant to fight Tito Ortiz. For those of you guys who don't know who Tito Ortiz is, Tito Ortiz is an actor, mayor of Long Beach, I believe, and he's also a UFC Hall of Famer.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so the whole point of that was knock out
Take over Long Beach.
knock out Tito Ortiz, and then I'm chirping at Jake look, bro, you beat up Anderson Silva, I beat up Tito Ortiz, we're basically the same, right?
Or Logan?
To Jake,
Logan or Jake?
Anderson.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
Logan's my size. He lost to Floyd Mayweather, who's 150 pounds, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Fuck Tito Ortiz, but I like Tito's.
Tito,
We know.
pretty sure you made that vodka, bro.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. There was a lot of shit.
We gotta wrap this up because we are going to a hockey game right now, which I will film. Period. Maybe.
You won't. Thank you, Chase, so much. Thank
Thanks
you,
for
Faith,
having
for
me, guys.
popping in. Faith is gonna have her own
It stopped
episode very
recording.
soon.
Yeah, we're
All
all
right,
going.
guys. Thank you so much for watching Mantits.
Thank you for
like
watching.
and subscribe.
Big
We'll
old
see you
man
next
tits. Go
episode.
subscribe.
Lots going on. Peace out. Bye bye.
All right.